checked in this matter. The government chemist report, the forensic scientific evidence, the DNA profile showed that before the deceased died, you are committed a sexual act against nature according to our laws. And the DNA profile showed clearly that beyond any reasonable doubt that you were the last person seen to be with the deceased. Which situation? At the tamasha. Which situation? Walking at the staircase to your apartment. Which circumstances then place you at the scene of the crime? The DNA profile came from the government analyst who found out that the exhibits which were collected from your apartment, the swabs taken over the metallic, and within your apartment, within the clothing you had and the deceased, they all pointed to one cumulative evidence that not only did the deceased die because of your unlawful act, but prior to that, you committed a sexual act against this particular victim. I tried to find from the evidence of the witnesses what could have been the motive for a friend so close, for a friend so trusted, for a friend living in the same apartment. I went for an expedition. I could not find what could have been the motive of causing the death of your dear friend. It is death at the time when it was least expected. This story, Jackton, continues to unfold in a much more intriguing manner of the evidence of the witnesses like PW14, PW7. The witness whom you hired a motor vehicle. The unpacking of the goods from the apartment. The staircase leaving Istamash on the night of 31st. The cry of the deceased person. Maybe he was seeking you to forgive him and save his life. But the evidence tells us, even the witnesses who came, the caretaker, went into the apartment and they found a foul stench, and you said, that is actually from the sewer water. That same stench, when the when the body of the deceased was recovered at the roadside, it is the same stench which was in the apartment. What was the duty of care for you, Jackson? The duty of care to know that if something had happened to your friend, you could be able to find the ways and means to escort him to the medical facility. It is also established beyond reasonable doubt. Jackson, you are the last seen person, what I call the last seen theory, the theory of last seen. Enjoyed an evening at Tamasha, went home at the staircase, and that was the last time maybe the deceased was seen alive. What does the law require, Jackson, of you? To just tell the court, yes, Jaja was the last person, last seen with the deceased. This is then how the deceased died without my involvement. Those were very special circumstances about how you went about committing this crime. Look back, look at your movement to go and procure a metallic box. Look back and stay back and see how you stabbed your friend's body in this metallic box. Look back when you carried it and threw it, dumped it on the roadside. Maybe you are destroying evidence, Jackson, but that demonstrates. Why am I saying this to you, Jackson? That you weigh those, including the DNA profile. You had such hatred, you had such ill will, you had such revenge and vengeance to your trusted friend that you made sure that his killing would shake Washington County. His killing would shake the entire world. The evidence on the death of the deceased is overwhelming. What's my next finding, Jackson? The death of the deceased was unlawfully caused. Where do you find that evidence? You just go to the postmortem. Where do you find that evidence? You look at how his body was stuffed in the metallic and thrown away. Where do you find that evidence? The intimacy relationship you had before the deceased met his death. That's a right which is guaranteed, but somebody does not have to die. So what places you at the scene of the crime? The scientific evidence, the direct evidence, the last scene theory, as you were in Tamasha, the mobile phone, the utilization of the M-Pesa account as if it was your own account. Jackson, this afternoon, having methodically evaluated the totality of the evidence presented before this court and carefully weighed the prosecution case against your defense, and having subjected the evidence to very high level of stringent standards demanded by our law and the Constitution, this court arrives at the inescapable conclusion that the accused Jackson Odhiambo, alias Lisa, is guilty of murder under Section 203 as punished under 204 of the Penal Code, and the same was committed with the malice aforethought. And not only the malice aforethought, but the one premeditated. I find you guilty of the offense and convict you according to the law established. That's the decision of this court, Rector. We'll move to the second phase with you, where we'll be able to demand careful considerations of all the factors that may bear upon the ultimate sentence